Yeah, guys, welcome back to Chat TV. I woke up this morning to realize that Sundowns playing again against is it Marumo Gallant or so, and I was like, "Yo, what happened?" Sundowns played CAF Champions League, I think on Friday or Saturday, yeah, Friday or thereabout, and they played against Orbit College. Within that week, Cardoso was complaining. Now again, they will play against Marumo Gallant Tuesday. After that, they are traveling to Mali to play Stade Malien for their second leg. So my question now is, how is PSL treating Sundowns? Is it right? I know sometime, but if you check all the teams playing in this CAF Champions League currently now, most of those teams, even all, no one is playing within the week. The FA or the federation or their league management are giving them a normal playing ground where they can be refreshed to compete against other teams. But then I know PSL is very and highly competitive as well too, between Sundowns, Pirates and all of those. So maybe the PSL is refusing to bend their rules for Sundowns, knowing well that Sundowns is the only team left. But again, we must understand something, that if Sundowns is doing well in the league, in the Champions League, it's to the glory of South African football as a whole. To the glory, and that is why they rank. You see the Egyptian team, see how many teams they have. They have Pyramid, they have Al Ahly, all is still they are in the quarter final also. I think no, but they have like few teams. I've forgotten the team both in CAF Confederation Cup. But now, if you check, now only Sundowns is the team, and Cardoso have been complaining about these things for so. I don't know how the PSL runs. Maybe these fixtures, maybe is going to have a negative implication if they shift the game for Sundowns. But I would have loved PSL to give Sundowns a very, very conducive environment to compete against the other teams in Africa, because you need to rest, you need to relax. And now, because of that, but kudos to Sundowns. Honestly, Sundowns are showing levels to these things. Now I heard they have chartered a private jet, because traveling from South Africa to Mali will take more than 30 hours to get there if they are using commercial flights. So now Sundowns have spent over 2.7 or 2.5 million rands, which is over almost $150,000 to charter a private jet. Tell me which African club side can do that, if not for all these top teams like Sundowns, Pirates, and then maybe Al Ahly or thereabout. This is what I love about African football. It's growing and it's getting to the level where I am so much excited about this thing. In Europe, don't get me wrong, they play Champions League midweek, they still play league, but if you check in Europe, the means of transportation is far, far better than Africa. In Europe, they have Schengen visas. You know, when you check that Schengen visas, you can easily enter any country, even by train, just border to border, easier. But in Africa, sometimes you might want to go to one country in the same Africa, but if you take a commercial flight, the flight might go and land in Turkey first, or go and land in France first, or land in one European or Asian country first before returning back to Africa. That has been the challenge you have been facing in Africa. So if Africa together can put this together, I think easier access, and in terms of securing visa, sometimes matches have been affected because of visa procurement. So for this Sundowns game, I wish them all the very best, but I feel like PSH can do better, because if Sundowns is doing well on the continent, let's forget about banter or Pirate and Sundowns or Chief. I think it's still to the glory of South African football. The rating of the league as a whole will be going higher. Thank you.